welcome back to Your Hype Couple. We're so glad you're here. This week, we get a little stuck, have some pretty terrible driving conditions, which leads to stressing me out, and Kyle's depression's back. But we're spending Thanksgiving with some pretty incredible people. Grab a chair and let's get this week started.
We're actually staying at some friend's campground. They are just building it. We're actually the first guests to receive full hookups here. Right behind me, as you can see the bus back there. It's in Beattyville, Kentucky, and they are doing an exceptional job. Really cool thing about this campground, we're gonna take you up here and show you real quick. So at the campground, they actually have a 100-year-old farmhouse. What do you think? You think it's haunted?
Well, there's a lot of stories that people have told me, but should I believe them or should I be like, nah, I'm kind of in between. Well, hello! The owner did a really good job with this. The wallpaper to the paint to the furniture. It is such a good room.
We're gonna come over to the left. This is the parlor. I believe they themed this the peacock room. They kind of accentuated with the peacock.
This is the wall of women over here. Nice wall. I don't really know the backstory around behind it, but I'm sure, which is a very pretty room.
All right, lead us on.
Okay, so we're gonna go into...
I believe this would be like a half bath here.
which is a really pretty bathroom.
It's convenient, yeah, it's pretty. I like it. It's got some like a, what do they call this, a claw sink or something?
Oyster sink?
Oyster sink, is that what it is? We'll go with that.
Enter our way into the dining room. A really pretty chandelier.
Oh wow, that is a pretty chandelier. Yeah. Is that original to the house?
No.
No, not original. They painted this room black. I really, I used to be pretty unsure about black, but I really love. It's very warm and cozy.
They
really
did it
dig
really good.
Here's the back deck area. You can see part of the campground is back here. They're actually having a renovation station area toward the back there where you can maybe see a little construction. They have a swim spa there. Cool little setup. So keep us going.
Now this is the kitchen. That's probably dream kitchen.
I'm not gonna lie, this kitchen is pretty light. I love it. It's huge. I love this huge butcher block. Oh. Just hit something, don't know what I hit. Tons and tons and tons of storage, big refrigerator.
I usually don't like mixing whites with blacks with woods,
yeah.
But they did it super pretty in here, and I think this room turned out amazing.
They did black on the cabinets.
And then the curtains are pretty.
The curtains, they have a little black to tie it in with the white. Where are we going now?
Upstairs. I don't want to walk backwards.
There we go, got a light. There was light.
So here is this little seating area, which if I had this house, I'd be spending the most time in if it wasn't haunted.
Have you actually seen a ghost here?
No, but everybody has told me they found something missing and there's noises. It was very, very scary.
All right, well, let's go see if we can find a ghost. We're going to head it up to the second story. Honestly, it didn't matter if there were ghosts or if there weren't ghosts. I'm loving spending time with Molly and joining in on her excitement. They have several rooms in the house. They have the pink room.
The green room.
I don't know, are you able to get in? Okay, so you can actually go in a couple of these. But what they're doing is they're renting them out Airbnb, kind of like a bed and breakfast style, but look how massive this bedroom is.
I would say the master bedroom, even though they're all really big.
Super cool. It's got a fireplace in here.
The view.
Let's check out, see if we can check out the view over here. View of the barn. It's gotten a little hazy, a little rain cloud rolled in. Something amazing about the lifestyle we live is getting to explore really unique places like this. Molly is definitely loving showing me around this wonderful house. I'm gonna take you across the hall.
The green room is by far one of my favorite rooms.
The green room is Molly's favorite.
I'm scared of the
Okay, the green room is definitely a little smaller, but ooh, I do like the green room. I like the accents. Got the green, like a velvet green headboard. I love the fact that all the beds seem to be king, which is, I'm all about that.
Yeah, he does not like queen or anything below.
That's absolutely a fact. When I share a bed with my partner and 4 dogs, I needed the biggest size that would possibly fit in our bus.
Like everything is green. I love how they assign the rooms as colors.
All right, let's head on out. We're heading to, I don't know what's next.
I think the blue room.
Blue room, all right. I know Molly thinks she's showing me around a cool house, but really, she's giving me lifelong memories that I'll always cherish. This is one of the
nice restroom.
Yep, one of the nice restrooms. Got a nice big tub there.
Nice shower in there.
Tons. I got a big shower, a double vanity. I could sleep in this bathroom. It's so big.
I could sleep in this bathtub. So now we have the blue room, which by far It's by far everybody else's favorite.
Oh, okay. I do like the blue. I'm a fan of blue. It's another large room. I don't know if it's quite as big as the green room, but it's definitely a large room. What do they call this? Like a chaise lounge over here. I definitely dig that. Pause it over. Oh, shoot. I saw Molly got a little scared there. I think that closet gave Molly quite a scare.
Another little seating area, which personally I love these little accents throughout the house. That's one of my favorite parts.
Okay.
I'm scared. That's the third floor, the most haunted apparently.
So apparently...
Open her up. Stop. Go! Turn the light on again.
Alright, let's do it. I'm not scared. I know I said I wasn't scared, but there's been a lot of random doors shutting on their own. Maybe there is a ghost in here. Okay. This isn't haunted. This is great. This is like a whole nother house up here. I'm digging the third floor.
Okay, look at the bathroom.
I think the third floor would be my favorite. I apologize for the lighting. My camera I've got some settings off somewhere and I'm not exactly sure what's going on. But yeah, actually it's like a raised bathroom. That's kind of cool. So you go up 3 stairs to get to the bathroom and the views up here are actually pretty sweet. If it is haunted, they do have a pretty spectacular view. Let's see if I can get some little more light in here for us. Oh, there we go. Plenty of lighting. There we go. I wonder where you turn that on.
What?
So we do have a smaller bed in here, but this room is massive, guys. Look how big this thing is.
So I'm gonna tell you a little ghost story. The first ever owner of this house, that was like a long time ago, like back in not in my days, no kids would be allowed on the 3rd floor, which that's why it's the most haunted, because kids come up on the 3rd floor like all the time.
You told me a little bit about the history of it. What was going on?
In the parlor where we just went, apparently the peacock room, or the woman wall room, that's where Nan lives. She loves the wall of ladies and just like all of that.
And these people are no longer living?
No, they're dead.
I really like this room. I know it may be haunted, but it's super cool. But yeah, nice view. We had a little rainstorm come in, brought in some haze. So we thought it'd be kind of cool to show you the house. Our friends Tanya and Troy, they bought this place a little over a year ago and they've been working on it, building it, and they've really done a good job. It is super cool. I don't think that I could personally lit my hair. Look at my freaking hair. The rain has just got me all messed up here, people. I would like to stay in it one day. One day maybe we'll be able to come and just kind of stay in the house. We lived in a really large house one time. It might not have been quite that big, but it was pretty large. I don't care to ever do that again. The house is right here, so it's to the right side of the house. It's really, really pretty area. They put in nice gravel sites. They're nice and level, full hookups, 50, 30, 110. So they're kind of building this as more of an experience, catering to full-time RVers. They're full-time RVers themselves. So one thing they've learned from the road, people kind of want a home base. They're kind of trying to develop that in a form of a campground. You can buy a membership. Within that, you get a casita. Have a storage in the back half of the casita, and they're making kind of like a living section in the front. They have a garden in the spring and summer. They have chickens. They really want to make it a very unique experience for people to come. Homestead feel, if you will. So here's one of the sites. This is site number 5. So of course your RV is going to go here. Then they've got a nice concrete slab here. And then they got these nice buildings. I would say they're probably 10 by 20. I know they haven't finished the insides of them yet, but they're finishing out the inside, so it can be used as a separate living space, an office, you know, whatever you want it to be. They're cutting no corners. They've put in top-notch everything here. Definitely check them out on Facebook, Firefly Hills. Give them a like, give them a follow, and if you're ever in the Red River Gorge area of Kentucky, definitely come check them out. All inclusive, just really good people. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. So let me get back inside and see what Jen's up to. I pulled the bus forward and backed into a site so I could exit the park. Brand new fresh gravel and 12 hours of rain, the bus decided to settle a bit too much in the loose gravel.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Luckily, our good friend Dominic was able to pull us out with the tractor so we could get on with our way.
And just like that, we were on our way. We're so grateful for amazing friends we make all across the country. We've been in some pretty sticky spots and wouldn't have gotten out if it weren't for the support and love of people. Speaking of people, we're off to spend 5 days with 4 other nomad families for Thanksgiving. When we first got on the road, we didn't think we needed a community. 4 years later, community is one of the things that we love most dearly. We'll be boondocking on 200 acres of beautiful waterside property. This travel day, though, is proving to be pretty intense. The rain has been non-stop since we left Firefly Hills. With Kyle driving the bus and my following behind in the van, we're both exhausted by the end of travel days. Our van's been amazing to us, but both of us having to drive is incredibly taxing. By the point of the travel day where we hit steady rain and standstill traffic, I was over it. I knew I had to begin my breathing exercises and tell myself we'd be there soon enough and I could crawl in bed. Walmart was a sweet sight to behold for our weary selves.
Where's Weezy?
Once we got the pups walked, we were all going straight to bed.
We get surprisingly good sleep in random parking lots. Who knew? While the kids walked the dogs, I ran into Walmart to grab some food and supplies for the upcoming week's festivities.
Load up.
Well, hello again. As you know, Theodore, this guy back there, is my service dog. On travel days, he rides with me. He'll come right around down here and put his head on my lap. What he's doing is called DPT, deep pressure therapy. Right now, I gotta get ready to go because Kyle, he's waiting for you in the driver's seat. So let's roll.
After a couple of really rough travel days, my depression had really set in. I was feeling pretty low at this point. All I wanted to do was sleep and just exist. By this point, as my depression often does, it has created a disconnect between me and Jen. She told me that she can't fix this, that it is up to me, and she was right. I knew I had a full week of community and hanging out with friends ahead of me. In that moment, I put together a plan that I was going to fully immerse myself this week with everyone and everything that I could. My depression was telling me no, but luckily I went ahead and took a chance and did it anyway. Amazingly enough, it turned out pretty beautiful.
Welcome back to Molly Camp. We are driving, me, Chico, and my mom and Theodore. Chica. So we are having a travel day today. I am so excited to see my friends, and it is going to be so fun. We're having Thanksgiving. Mom, are you excited about it?
I am. This is our first Thanksgiving that we're spending with other nomads.
It's kind of like this big thing. So we planned out a bunch of things that we're gonna do, so I'm excited. Yeah.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up. And we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could
South
stop
Carolina
time,
straight
don't you
line.
know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Before we knew it, we arrived at Chuka Bell Farm. Our 20-minute travel day was over. Or so we thought.
Alright, I don't know if this is where I was supposed to go, but this is where I think we go back there. It'd be on the right on the screen.
Wow, this place looks beautiful.
Kind of a tight looking little turn here. Carry it over here to the right. Oh, there's quite a few people here.
Oh, I really hope he doesn't hit this tree.
He's not. the branches.
Yeah.
He's not gonna hit the tree though.
Yeah, we're good, I think, I hope. All right.
I have no cell service, and I'm gonna have him follow me down, but I can't call him because I don't have any signal.
Yeah.
So,
And this road is really bumpy.
this road is very bumpy, yeah.
We started out in North Georgia. We're in South Carolina. We were right on the South Carolina-Georgia line. So we are now in Long Creek, South Carolina.
You might want to get out and walk it.
Might want to get out and walk it. Yeah, let's do it.
So since our friends came early, they are helping us figure out where to park, and yeah, I'm excited.
Oh boy, we're gonna try to fit this thing in a spot. You guys are gonna do it with me. So it's pretty much, there's not like any dedicated, I mean there are some dedicated, but we're just kind of doing the free range camping option, so you can kind of just go wherever you wish. Jen wishes to be up by this picnic table on the right, apparently. So that's what we're gonna attempt to do. I'm gonna pull up here and then back up and see how I can finagle this 40-foot, 35,000-pound bus around. Like I said, once it heats up, it does a lot better. I'm about to schedule some time with JB at Eagle Classic Coach and get this thing checked out, because and this thing's always had absolutely terrible bottom end pull. Alright, I think I got it situated the way I want it. Now let's see if I can get it in the hole. Alright, let's take our first look at it.
Marley, come here. Yeah. Full power. You got it?
We got it. Because we're pros up top.
After we got set up and the remaining friends joined the party, we decided to walk up to the distillery and look around while all of our friends were getting their rigs situated.
Back door store. Chuka Bell Farm is a 198-acre working farm, distillery, and event barn located in beautiful Long Creek, South Carolina. They handcraft, age, and bottle around a dozen different spirits using a variety of fruits grown right here on the farm.
So the distillery is pretty cool. They have a game room up here for the kids. The kids get to play games, and the adults get to try out the different types of bourbon and whiskey and alcohol. How cool is this?
Now it's me and Jen's turn to take this tour.
They make all their own whiskey and alcohol for their mixed drinks. I think, though, we're gonna take a tour.
The kids were enjoying the game room while we were enjoying some craft bourbon. It's liquor.
No, I didn't pour the Qualusi for you, did I?
No, not yet.
I gave you that whole lead up and then I just walked right away. I'm sorry.
It was a great suspense for us, though. It was good.
What are you eating?
Apple.
Why are you eating an apple?
Palate cleanser. Overall, the tour was pretty good. I'm not much of a drinker, but I appreciate the passion and hard work that goes into making these spirits. Now that our palates are fully cleansed, we're going to take you and show you some pretty spectacular views. All right, so we did our tasting, tried several, probably a dozen different liquors. I'm not a liquor drinker, but it was still pretty cool. The bartender guy was amazing. He knew all the history, everything there is to know about these alcohols, so pretty cool to talk to him. But now we're gonna head up to the main store, which has produce and a whole bunch of other offering, candy. Feeling pretty good right now. We're gonna head up there, check that out, probably show you guys around a little bit, and then we're gonna head back to the bus and maybe take a nap.
This property is absolutely breathtaking.
I think me and Kyle we're feeling pretty great right now.
We finally made our way up to the big barn, and man, these views are incredible. The kids even had quite a bit of fun playing around. Now it's time to head into the store. This store had everything from jams and jellies to teas.
Chopped tomatoes. Ooh, I bet these peaches are good though. What'd you get? Frosty? Frosty Pop?
One thing's for sure, it has a little something for everyone.
I don't know, let me know down in the comments, guys. Have you ever actually had old-fashioned apple butter? That stuff is delicious. Pickled eggs?
Do you think I would like pickled eggs?
I don't know, some people love them things.
They seem very nice.
We paid for our provisions, had a couple laughs with a new friend, and slowly made our way back to the bus. But first, we made a little stop.
We're big on soaking up little moments, so we found this little swing and stayed here for a little while. We enjoyed the walk back with the kids, and sundown quickly approached. I found Kyle in the kitchen.
At this point, it was time to make some dinner. I threw together some chicken bowls, and we ate real quick and headed outside to soak in some much-needed relaxation around the fire. We came in a little early from the fire to play one of our new favorite games, Telestrations. The kids really do enjoy this quality time, and so do we.
And she'll try to guess.
Do I show her the picture?
No.
She'll look at it.
There you go, Ben.
You get her. As the moon was high in the sky, we knew it was time to get to bed, because tomorrow is a pretty big day.
When we woke up, we discovered it was a pretty frigid Thanksgiving morning. That didn't stop us though, because we needed to get started with our day.
I'm not when I go outside, I'll let you come out with me, okay?
So we decided for Thanksgiving lunch, we were going to be doing a charcuterie board, and then Thanksgiving dinner would be all the fixins. So I had to get started making these deviled eggs. The campsites were full of electric energy as everyone was trying to prepare for Thanksgiving charcuterie board table.
I must admit, I was a little apprehensive about having a charcuterie board for lunch, but it turned out pretty spectacular.
Where's Aunt Mary? Go wash your hands. Soap and water, please. Okay.
After our Thanksgiving lunch feast, we all came together to let our tummies settle and just hang out as a group. Even the pups decided to take a little siesta.
While everyone was outside playing, I knew it was time for me to get in the kitchen and start preparing some Thanksgiving dinner.
This property is absolutely incredible and the perfect setting for our Nomad Thanksgiving 2023.
Why'd you say both?
This was so beautiful because not only did the kids come together, but the adults came together too and made some lifelong friends.
I've been working pretty hard this afternoon putting together my contribution to the potluck. We're almost done, and it's almost time to eat. While we were waiting on the turkey to finish being smoked, Ben was chopping away at some firewood to keep us warm on this cool November evening.
The turkey finished at the perfect time
Oh no,
as the daylight was waning. The table was set and ready for us to eat under the magic of the moonlight.
You know what? Every meal we can.
This Thanksgiving will go down as one of the best in recent memory. The food prepared by everyone was amazing, and the company really completed what was already an incredible Friendsgiving day.
Still gonna have so nice. There's a cherry, and it's like a
These people are absolutely incredible. Our hearts are so full, and so are our bellies. After dinner, we gathered around the fire to share some stories, some laughs, before it was time to get up the next day.
I think he left the room and he was knocking on his parents'
My parents' door.
They heard a dog barking outside, and now they all feel like they have to bark. Kevin.
After being awakened by the dogs letting us know that they want to go outside and play with their friends, the remainder of the week went much like Thanksgiving Day. Eating, campfires, eating, music, and of course, more eating. And some beautiful strolls along this wonderful farm. This week was everything in the world that we needed at this time. It's a pretty special thing when this many folks that honestly don't even know each other that well can get together and spend a week with one another and leave as lifelong friends. I don't think there's anything that can bond a group of people like camping in the outdoors together. Relying on each other for meals and entertainment, it's a beautiful thing. I know we won't soon forget our time shared with these beautiful folks this week. But like all good things, this must too come to an end.
The following morning, we said goodbye to our friends because we needed to get rolling.
I haven't hugged this much.
That's awesome.
We don't know what lessons are coming our way. What we do know is we want you here to grow through them with us. See you next time.